What's up, guys, and welcome to my Magic Mind review. If you've been following my mental health journey for a while, you know that I quit drinking coffee a couple of years back and have never felt better. Caffeinated drinks like coffee, like highly caffeinated drinks, have been a major source of anxiety for me in the past, so quitting them was 100% the right decision for me. But I'll admit, as a content creator, there are definitely days where I struggle to find motivation or energy to just power through the whole day of work. That's why in this video, we're gonna give Magic Mind a try. Magic Mind is a matcha-based productivity shot. Matcha has a more sustained, consistent, less jittery, less anxious, more focused type of energy than drinks like coffee provide. Magic Mind also contains 12 active ingredients, including adaptogens and nootropics. They can help just reduce your stress and improve your focus a little bit further. Honestly, I'm super excited to try this stuff. By the way, I don't know how this Magic Mind review video is going to go yet, but if it goes favorably, I will include a coupon code at the end of the video, somewhere toward the end, so make sure you stay tuned to get that in case you decide to purchase some for yourself. Let's give it a shot. Bottoms up. Honestly, not bad. I'm gonna drink one of these every day for the next couple of weeks to see what kind of benefits it brings. Then I'm gonna drop it cold turkey for a week and see what kind of side effects or withdrawals, if any, it brings on. Let's do this. All right, guys, 2 weeks and 15 Magic Mind shots later, and I actually really like this stuff. You might be able to tell my energy levels and my mood are a little bit higher than usual, and that's because I just finished the last one just a few hours ago and I'm feeling great. Magic Mind didn't just meet my expectations, it far exceeded them. Normally my workday goes one of two ways. I'm either non-caffeinated, which is usually the case, and I'm feeling kind of slow or sluggish. I get that self-employment complacency and I just want to take a nap or quit work halfway through. And then there's the other end where I occasionally caffeinate and I feel very energetic, but it's more of a squirrely, non-focused type of energy and I lose hours to distractions. On the days I drank Magic Mind, I felt more positive, focused, and energetic without the anxiety or jitters that I usually get from coffee and other energy drinks. While drinking Magic Mind, I consistently entered flow state and got meaningful work done. The hours just flew by at the cafe. I was never looking at my watch or shifting around in my seat, just wanting to be done with work. I was just in the zone, getting it done. Also, while on Magic Mind, I exceeded my work goals almost every single day. So just to give you guys one example of this, I set the goal to film 100 YouTube short videos. 100 of them in a 2-week span. I thought that was pretty ambitious, but I just felt so good, so energized and focused, I wound up banging out those 100 videos in 4 days. That's really a lot for me. I also experienced no post-work crash or lull. A lot of times when I'm done with work, I just want to flop down on the couch, veg out, and watch some TV, but with Magic Mind, I never really felt that way. While Magic Mind worked great for me from day one, I also noticed that it seemed that the effects kind of built up over time. It got a little bit more effective. This actually is what the company claims is supposed to happen, as certain ingredients build up in your system and you notice effects, 1 week into using the product. So that's definitely something I think you can look forward to. But of course, best of all, for me, Magic Mind never gave me any jitters, anxiousness, sleep problems, or acute withdrawals in the morning before taking that shot. With something like coffee, I would feel withdrawals by noon if I didn't have that morning cup of coffee. I'd feel social anxiety. I wouldn't want to be talking to anybody. It's interesting how we have this sort of culture where it's like,
don't talk to me before I have my morning cup of coffee.
That's not good. That's not healthy. That's a withdrawal. We're not supposed to feel that way. And with Magic Mind, I didn't feel that way, which is huge for me. So like I said, I just finished my last shot of Magic Mind and I don't know yet how my body is going to respond in the next couple of days without it. Am I going to be craving it? Am I going to be feeling withdrawals? Am I going to have any negative side effects? This is why I'm going to insert a little clip right here that teleports 1 week into the future so you can see after I've filmed all this how I feel a week from now. So let's just throw that up right now. Hopefully I'm feeling good. All right, guys, 1 week in after dropping Magic Mind cold turkey, and I'm very happy to say I haven't had any physiological symptoms of withdrawal. No heart palpitations or anything like that. On the other end, I am back to feeling sluggish and needing a nap in the middle of the day, so I am excited to get back on Magic Mind, but no, fortunately, there haven't been any withdrawals for me. Thanks, future me. Magic Mind is a 2-ounce shot containing 15 calories and 2 grams of sugar. The sugar is coming from the honey. This makes Magic Mind a healthy alternative for anyone looking to get away from sugary energy drinks. It's also important to note that Magic Mind only contains 35 milligrams of caffeine versus coffee's typical average of 95 milligrams per cup. This is really, really good because, trust me, you don't want that much caffeine. At the end of the day, caffeine is not really giving you energy. It's just tricking your brain into thinking you're not tired. What's really great about Magic Mind is the ceremonial grade matcha green tea. The naturally occurring L-Theanine in matcha prolongs energy throughout the day, and pretty much anyone who's drank matcha before can confirm that the energy you get from this just feels cleaner, more focused, and sustained. There's no jitters or crashes like with coffee. It's also important to point out adaptogens like ashwagandha and turmeric, which are going to help the body to decrease inflammation and stress. It's going to make us feel better both physically and mentally. I think this is important because it can help to balance out some of the negative side effects that some people would otherwise get from caffeine. Finally, we've got Nootropics, which are basically just brain boosting supplements like lion's mane mushrooms, choline, and phosphatidylserine, which are going to boost cognitive performance and blood flow. This is going to help our brains just to work better. Whew. So let's run through this one more time, give you a quick conclusion so you can decide whether or not you want this product, and then I'm going to give you guys a coupon code for being so awesome and sticking to the end. Effectiveness. This stuff was definitely effective. It worked. I consistently had energy every day, whether in the morning, at night. It just lasted me all day. I never felt burnt out, and I got a ton done. I consistently entered flow state every day while I was working. I crushed my goals. In fact, I exceeded my goals pretty much every day I drank this stuff. I really can't think of anything to complain about with regards to the effectiveness of this product. Side effects. As someone who's usually very sensitive to caffeine or caffeine withdrawals, I usually will experience heart palpitations, anxiousness, shortness of breath, jitters, that kind of stuff. But with Magic Mind, I never experienced anything like that. Taste. As far as green shots of highly concentrated health ingredients go, I actually think it's pretty damn good. Pricing. To get these drinks as cheap as possible, you're probably gonna wanna subscribe, opt for the larger case, the 30 count, and use my coupon code, which I'm gonna include below, for a very significant discount. If you buy it this way and use my coupon, the price really isn't bad at all. At the time I'm filming this, it could be as little as $2.60 per Magic Mind shot. Of course, this is always subject to change in the future. Things do get more expensive. I don't know, I'm not an economist, but just use my coupon code. If coffee and other caffeinated drinks tend to make you feel jittery, anxious, stressed out, mess with your sleep, or just give you all the energy without the focus, I think it's time to make the switch over to Magic Mind. If you're a creative or professional who wants to hit flow state each day and get their most meaningful work done like I did, again, I recommend switching from coffee to Magic Mind. If you guys decide to try Magic Mind yourselves, which I hope you do because coffee is just not very good for your health or your productivity, make sure you use the coupon code below. Not only is that coupon code gonna give you a considerable discount on your purchase, which I think you're gonna want because this stuff is not the cheapest, but it's also gonna give me a small kickback at no additional cost to you. And I need that money to buy more of this stuff. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of Magic Mind if you've tried it yourself. Do you find this to be an effective alternative to coffee? Does it give you any anxiety, any side effects that I didn't experience? Let us know. Catch you guys next time.